My name is Hane Alrustm. I'm originally from Syria. I was a refugee in Lebanon for almost 10 years, and I just recently has been resettled in Belgium. I'm also a psychologist, psychoanalyst, a theater maker, and a human rights advocate. Really is six strong global organization, refugee-led organizations. They have challenges and they lived in a system of oppression for many years and they have dreams that brought them together to change the system and we focus on what we suffered from to change, which is the lack of resources, being present on international spaces as owners of the table, not as invitees, and just be the change makers for the future. I think surviving together, being together is a biggest win for us. I think also being able to really give funding, like meaningful funding for other partners and colleagues and like colleagues organization in the world is a big win. Being able last year to reach 200,000 people around the world is a big win. Being recognized internationally is a big win. Um, I, I think we have a lot of wins and the most important for me is really like being together and thinking of this very simple idea like that every organization have. I have been working in the sector for 10 years and whenever there's a project the donor asks what is our exit strategy and our biggest win that is at least till now we never talked about exit strategy, we always talk about growth strategy, how we want to grow and how we want to make it bigger and bigger. And I think this is a shift in a way that this sector should be thinking and working. Less greediness, less hunger for power, and more acceptance that this issue is our issue and we are the people who should decide on how to move forward with it. The big lesson I learned is to come back to the roots of the community, what the community needs, and never just focus and be fixated on the global system and politics. I think sometimes we forget the small details that our community has and our people can teach us, like, the importance of living in dignity, the importance of being heard and having a voice as an individual, as a human being. And sometimes working in the global kind of system and politics and the NGO world, we forget about this and we just look at people as numbers. We call them beneficiaries, we call them people of concerns and refugees and so on, but they are human beings. They are fathers and mothers, they are daughters and sons. They are just like us. It could be my mother who's living in that refugee camp. It could be my dad or my brother. So I think what I learned is like keep myself on the ground and looking to people as my sister, my brother, my mother, who needs me to listen to their needs without me assuming what do they need and impose this on them. It's like a lot of things. I maybe start with personal. I personally learn a lot, like simply learning a lot about different cultures, different backgrounds. We are working with really big, diverse group from Asia, from Colombia, from like Egypt, Uganda, and this richness of different experiences, different backgrounds, it's making me grow and grow every day. Technically, also like learning from their personal experiences working in their, humanitarian or like in their activism work is very, very inspiring. Every day I look up to each one of them as really like great teacher and like just giving me so much learning and so much inspiration to keep changing in the world. I think also their persistence and waking up every day despite all the challenges, all the difficulties, all the traumas they and their communities live in and with just makes me feel like those people are not normal people, they are fighters. And I just like learn a lot from this spirit of fighting every day for change. 5 years ago, don't worry, everything will be fine. Don't worry, everything will be fine first. Also, I believe like many years ago, I needed someone to tell me that don't be afraid to claim your right to be yourself and to embrace your identity. And just to say that this is my right to be in this space and just be who you are and don't be afraid and don't really like say what they want you to say or say things that they will like you if you said. Say things that disturbs them, make everyone around you uncomfortable because they need to be uncomfortable so they can realize that they need to change.